Episode 16, Reactive Abuse, The Setup. The December series, Day 16. Reactive Abuse, The Setup. You are not an angry person. You have never been violent. You have never screamed at anyone. You have never thrown things. But with them, you did. They pushed and pushed and pushed until something inside you snapped. And you yelled. You cursed. You slammed the door. Maybe you even threw something. And the moment you did, they looked at you with calm, cold eyes and said, "See? You are crazy. You are abusive. I knew you were the problem all along." And suddenly, you are the villain. You are the one apologizing. You are the one feeling guilty. You are the one questioning your sanity. This is reactive abuse. And it is one of the most insidious tactics in the narcissist's playbook. In The Matrix, Agent Smith does not just fight Neo. He provokes him. He gets under his skin. He taunts him. He pushes him until Neo loses control. And the moment Neo reacts emotionally, Agent Smith uses it against him. That is the sound of inevitability, Mr. Anderson. The system wants Neo to react, because when he reacts emotionally, he makes mistakes. He loses focus. He loses clarity. He loses the fight. This is reactive abuse. The narcissist provokes you until you react, and then they use your reaction as proof that you are the problem. In The Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch does not just attack Dorothy directly. She sets traps. She sends Dorothy into the haunted forest. She puts her friends in danger. She creates situations designed to make Dorothy afraid. And when Dorothy finally reacts, when she throws the water in desperation, the witch uses it to play the victim. "Look what you have done. I am melting." As if Dorothy is the aggressor, as if the witch did not orchestrate the entire situation. This is reactive abuse. The narcissist creates the chaos, and then blames you for responding to it. Reactive abuse is not mutual abuse. Let me say that again. Reactive abuse is not mutual abuse. Mutual abuse implies that both people are equally toxic, that both people are equally responsible for the dysfunction, that both people are abusers. But that is not what is happening. In reactive abuse, there is a clear pattern. One person is the aggressor. One person is the victim. The aggressor provokes, manipulates, and controls. The victim eventually reacts to the abuse, and the aggressor uses that reaction to paint the victim as the abuser. Here is how it works. First, the narcissist provokes you. They do not do it obviously. They do not scream at you. They do not hit you. They do not make threats. They are much more subtle. They use passive-aggressive comments. "I am just joking. Why are you so sensitive? I did not mean it like that. You are overreacting. Wow, you really cannot take criticism, can you?" They use silent treatment. They ignore you for days. They refuse to tell you what is wrong. They punish you with absence. They use gaslighting. They deny things they said. They twist your words. They make you question your memory. They use triangulation. They bring up other people to make you jealous. They compare you to their ex. They flirt in front of you. They use stonewalling. They refuse to engage. They shut down conversations. They walk away when you are trying to talk. They use boundary violations. They show up uninvited. They go through your phone. They ignore your requests for space. And they do all of this with a calm, controlled demeanor. They are not yelling. They are not losing control. They are not being abusive. At least, not in a way that is obvious to outsiders. But you feel it. You feel the manipulation. You feel the disrespect. You feel the control. And it builds. Day after day, week after week, month after month, the pressure builds until you cannot take it anymore. Second, you react. You finally snap. You yell. You cry. You slam a door. You say something cruel. You throw something. You do something you would never normally do, because you have been pushed past your breaking point. You are not thinking clearly. You are not in control. You are just trying to make it stop. And in that moment, you become exactly what they have been accusing you of being: crazy, unstable, abusive. Third, the narcissist uses your reaction against you. Suddenly they are calm. They look at you with shock. They take a step back. They put their hands up defensively. Whoa, I cannot believe you just did that. I have never seen you like this. You need help. And if there are witnesses, they make sure everyone sees your reaction. Not the months of provocation that led to it, just your explosion. And to everyone else, you look like the abuser. You are the one who yelled. You are the one who lost control. You are the one who looks unstable. The narcissist looks like the victim. They look calm. They look rational. They look concerned. And you look crazy. Fourth, you internalize the blame because you did react. You did yell. You did say something cruel. You did lose control. And that does not feel like who you are, so you start to believe them. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am abusive. Maybe I am the narcissist. And the narcissist reinforces this. I have been walking on eggshells around you. I am afraid of you. You are just like your mother. And you apologize. You beg for forgiveness. You promise to do better. You go to therapy to fix yourself. While the narcissist sits back and watches you take responsibility for the abuse they inflicted. Psychologically, reactive abuse works because of cumulative stress. Abuse is not just one event. It is 1,000 small cuts. Each one individually might seem minor. A sarcastic comment, a dismissive tone, a subtle put-down. But cumulatively, they add up, and your nervous system can only take so much before it goes into fight-or-flight mode. When you finally react, you are not reacting to that one comment. You are reacting to months or years of accumulated abuse. But the narcissist frames it as an overreaction to nothing. All I said was, I was just asking a question. You are making a big deal out of nothing. And to someone who was not there for the buildup, it does look like an overreaction. This is why reactive abuse is so effective, because the context is invisible. Only you and the narcissist know what really happened, and the narcissist will never admit it. Reactive abuse also works because of a concept called DARVO. DARVO stands for deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. First, the narcissist denies the abuse. I never said that. You are imagining things. That is not what happened. Second, they attack your credibility. You are too sensitive. You are mentally unstable. You are the abusive one. Third, they reverse the roles. They position themselves as the victim. They position you as the abuser. And suddenly, you are defending yourself against accusations of abuse that you never committed. This is reactive abuse. It is a setup. The narcissist creates the conditions for you to fail, and then punishes you for failing. Spiritually, reactive abuse mirrors the tactics of the enemy. In 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, Scripture says, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy the devil prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour." The enemy does not just attack, he provokes. He waits for you to be weak. He waits for you to be vulnerable. He waits for you to be at your breaking point, and then he strikes. Not with obvious evil, but with subtle manipulation designed to make you react. And when you react, he uses it against you. See, you are not a good Christian. See, you are not as healed as you thought. See, you are the problem. This is the enemy's playbook, and the narcissist uses the same tactics. In The Matrix, Agent Smith tells Neo, "You hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability." He wants Neo to believe that his reaction is inevitable, that he cannot help himself, that he is destined to fail. But Morpheus teaches Neo something critical. Do not think you are. No, you are. You are not the abuser. You are the person who was abused until you could not take it anymore, and your reaction does not define you. In The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy throws the water, she is not trying to hurt the witch. She is trying to save her friend. The scarecrow is on fire. Dorothy grabs the nearest bucket. She throws it without thinking, and the witch melts. Dorothy did not plan it. She did not want to hurt anyone. She was just reacting to an impossible situation. But if the witch had survived, she would have used it against Dorothy. "Look what you did. You tried to kill me." As if Dorothy created the situation, as if Dorothy was the aggressor. This is reactive abuse. The narcissist creates the crisis and then blames you for responding to it. Here is how to recognize reactive abuse. First, look at the pattern. Reactive abuse is not isolated. It happens repeatedly. You react. They use it against you. You apologize. They provoke you again. You react again. The cycle repeats. If this is happening over and over, it is not you. It is a setup. Second, look at the context. What happened before you reacted? Were you provoked? Were you manipulated? Were you pushed past your limit? Reactive abuse does not happen in a vacuum. There is always a buildup. And if you look honestly at the context, you will see it. Third, look at your behavior outside the relationship. Do you react this way with other people? Do you yell at your friends? Do you lose control with your family? Do you explode at coworkers? If the answer is no, then the problem is not you. It is the relationship. Fourth, look at who takes responsibility. In healthy conflict, both people take responsibility. I should not have said that. I could have handled that better. Let me work on that. In reactive abuse, only one person takes responsibility. You. You are always the one apologizing. You are always the one trying to do better. You are always the one in therapy, while the narcissist takes no responsibility at all. Fifth, look at who benefits. Reactive abuse benefits the narcissist. It shifts the focus from their behavior to yours. It makes you look like the problem. It gives them ammunition for their smear campaign. If your reaction consistently benefits them, it was probably provoked. Here is how to protect yourself from reactive abuse. First, recognize the setup. When you feel yourself getting triggered, pause. Ask yourself, am I reacting to this moment, or am I reacting to months of buildup? If it is the buildup, you are being set up. Second, disengage before you react. When you feel yourself getting triggered, walk away. Say, I need a break. Say, I will respond later. Say, I cannot talk about this right now. And leave. Do not explain. Do not justify. Do not engage. Just remove yourself from the situation. Third, document the provocation. Keep a record of what happens before you react. Write down the comments. Save the texts. Record the pattern. Because when the narcissist accuses you of being abusive, you will need evidence of what really happened. Fourth, get an outside perspective. Talk to a therapist who understands narcissistic abuse, not a couples counselor, not a friend who wants you to work it out. Someone who can see the pattern clearly, because you are too close to it. And you need someone who can say, you are not the abuser, you are being abused. Fifth, practice gray rock. If you cannot leave the relationship yet, use gray rock to minimize provocation. The less you react, the less ammunition they have. Sixth, forgive yourself. You are not perfect. You did react. You did lose control. You did say things you regret. But that does not make you an abuser. It makes you human. And humans break under sustained abuse. That is not a character flaw. That is biology. Your nervous system can only take so much before it fights back. And fighting back does not make you the villain. It makes you a survivor. This is day 16 of the December series. 31 days to break the shared fantasy. You are not crazy. You were provoked. And your reaction does not define you. The narcissist's pattern of provocation defines them. Tomorrow we are going to talk about the smear campaign, how narcissists rewrite history, and turn everyone against you before you even know what happened. Episode 16. Now complete. The full script is now delivered with the Matrix and Wizard of Oz themes intact, plus all the practical guidance on recognizing and protecting yourself from reactive abuse. Ready for episode 17.